Hey y'all, it's Marcus. A couple of mornings ago, I had a dream related to the wealth transfer. This is my first wealth transfer dream in nearly a year. I've been prayerfully pondering if I should share the dream now, wait a little bit, or keep it to myself. That is until what happened yesterday evening. I was on an alternate YouTube account and my very first wealth transfer video from last October popped up on the feed. This video set my channel up to be what it is today. I decided to watch it again for old time's sake, and something I heard caught my attention. So now for the dream, okay? I had this dream on September 14th, so about 3 weeks ago. September 14th? Wait, today is September 16th, which is my birthday, by the way. Did I have a new wealth transfer dream on the 1-year anniversary of my first one? Technically speaking, I had my new dream on September 15th. There are two parts to the dream, but I'm only going to share the first for now. In the dream, I was my present day self, meaning I was conscious of the season of life I'm currently in while in the dream. I was looking at a screen and I realized that money had just been transferred to me by an unknown friend of my aunt. The amount, $30,000. I was surprised, excited, and immediately grateful to God because the money would be a tremendous help at this point in my life, not only for my personal needs, but also for what God has called me to do. In the dream, I even felt that I needed to contact my aunt to be sure because this was such a large amount of money to be getting from a benevolent stranger. An important thing to note, my aunt's name is Angel. So let's break this down. By way of my aunt, whose name is Angel, I was surprisingly and instantaneously blessed with $30,000. My aunt's name needs no interpretation. The symbolism there is obvious. The amount of money can have a literal meaning to me personally, but there's also some symbolism here. The numbers 30 and 1000 both speak to maturity and the fullness of time. Aaronic priests were initially dedicated to serving at 30 years of age. Joseph, Saul, David, John the Baptist, and Jesus all started their primary service at 30 years old. We know that Satan will be imprisoned and Jesus will reign for 1,000 years on the earth. And one day is like 1,000 years to the Lord, and 1,000 years like one day. So we see the themes of maturity, divine timing, and fullness with the numbers 30 and 1,000. But I also found multiple verses that speak to the number 30,000 specifically, where it is clear that it is a number of abundance. I am encouraged by this dream to believe that we have reached a fullness of time concerning some of the promises of God. I look at some of the other trusted channels within the prophetic wealth transfer community, and they are also receiving revelation concerning this present time. Now, some of you may be jaded because we've been expectant for a while. I've been invested in the wealth transfer for 2 years, some of you for shorter and some of you much longer, but the reward goes to those who endure. The connection I make between this dream and the dream I had a year ago is to ensure that we are in position. I went back into some of my crypto accounts to make sure my limit orders were still set. I placed some new buy limit orders for Ethereum based on the dream that Sharon shared recently. I also encourage you to pray in the wealth transfer. We have to contend for the promises of God. The night I had this dream, I also received an email notifying me that I had been accepted into the YouTube partnership program. So check out some of the support options such as super thanks and channel membership if you feel led. It's much appreciated. My first wealth transfer video is still relevant today. It's a year old and right now it's getting the most views on my channel outside of the videos I've posted this week. I don't believe that's a coincidence. So click on it. Even if you've seen it before, there's a couple of great reminders. Be blessed.